up, YouTube? It's your boy, So Crazy TV, back with another video, man. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for more videos. I got a very interesting video for you guys because a lot of information came out based off of my video that I posted last night. So there's a lot to talk about. We're going to dive in and dissect this and break this down. You already know how we do. And yeah, let's get straight to it, man. All right, so first things first, we did cover how Steve Nash got fired. Okay, what we didn't cover was what went down in Brooklyn before all of this happened yesterday. All right, so it just had me thinking. So basically, Kyrie and KD decide to go to Brooklyn. In the summer of 2019, they go to Brooklyn. They go to Brooklyn, they team up, they do all this stuff, right? They have a nice squad, actually. The team that they had still had Karis LeVert. They still had Josh Allen. They still had all these pieces and all these puzzles, right? And as soon as one of them got upset, they said, yo, we want James Harden. Get James Harden. This doesn't work without James Harden. So they trade the whole house to get James Harden. And that was in January 2021 when James Harden was acquired. So now Brooklyn got a big three and everybody's like, oh yeah, Brooklyn got it. Brooklyn's gonna make it. And then the injuries start happening. And then Kyrie doesn't want to play because he doesn't want to get vaccinated. And then all of this start pouring in. And then James Harden isn't happy. So a year later, in February 2022, you trade him. You take him to the Sixers and you get Ben Simmons, a guy that hasn't played for 2 years. So there's that going on. So the Nets really got a lot going on the last few years. And it's like, bro, it's getting to the point where it's ridiculous, bro. And as soon as Steve Nash became the coach, Kyrie's going to say, now we don't need a coach. Yeah, I'm the coach and KD a coach. That right there, bro, Steve Nash should have nipped that in the bud real quick. But he didn't. He let that shit slide. And letting that shit slide, that's what happens, bro. You got players that don't respect you as a coach. Yeah, Steve Nash let a lot of stuff slide, bro. He let a lot of stuff slide. They traded the whole house just for James Harden, then shipped them back to the Sixers and got a player that hasn't played in 2 years. And then he's trying to coach. He's trying to do this and that. And then, and then their two main stars are supposed to, be leaders. And they're not even leaders, man. They're not even rocking with the coach. So how's the coach supposed to coach, bro? How are the players supposed to respect the guy when the two leaders aren't respecting him at all? It's supposed to flow as a team, right? It's supposed to flow like water. If it ain't flowing, it ain't flowing at all. And it's sad that Steve Nash is in the middle of this, man, and he got fired yesterday because of all of this. I was watching Inside the NBA last night when I got off work, and Charles Barkley went off on KD and Kyrie, called them idiots, and said that Steve Nash was scapegoated. Shaq had his own opinion as well. I'm going to play the Inside the NBA clip for y'all, and we're going to come back and react to it. You know how we do. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Here it go.
He said he didn't hire on that. He just said he didn't hire.
Well, first of all, Steve Nash is a scapegoat. Let's get that out of the way. Steve Nash is a scapegoat for these players acting like idiots and fools. It's really starting to be a joke, this whole Brooklyn. I mean, it's past being a joke. And first of all, I don't believe Sean Marks. I think what happened with Sean Marks is he saw the negative reaction. I watched television all afternoon trying to get all the information before we came on the show. People were going crazy that guy got a job that quickly. And I think they said, yes. So I think they says, man, we already doing a lot of stupid stuff. Why are we going to do something stupid tomorrow? So that's what I think happened because, when Woj is pretty damn good. He don't normally just go out there with stuff, but I think every person I saw on television today says, man, it's a little soon to be giving him a job.
Who, Ime Udoka?
Yes.
So you believe that I heard, this is just what I heard. He said no one's hired. He never said that is not our guy or he's not in consideration. So there is a difference between not being hired and not being in consideration. So for me, let's see what these 48 hours brings because
but the negative effect
of bringing him in, you think that would be negative?
First of all, I hope Coach Udoka gets another job.
Right.
I hope he gets another job. He deserves another job. He did a fantastic job. I don't get into people's personal life. That being said, this is not, with the stuff going on there, it's a bad look to bring him in.
You think so?
Yes.
I don't know.
Because he hasn't served any penance, Kenny.
The penance is with the Boston Celtics, not the Brooklyn Nets.
But he to get him to do whatever happened.
But he's serving his penance with the team that is actually with the Boston Celtics.
But
it has nothing to do with Brooklyn.
But he's not spending the whole year. If he's gonna get a job tomorrow.
Yeah, but that's not his fault that he's still qualified.
Well, they're probably gonna fire him anyway.
Well, they are. They probably are going to fire him, but it's just a bad look. And from a public perception, you let these players run this man off his job because they were acting like fools. The players. This is all on Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons. Steve Nash is just a scapegoat. And it's really unfortunate. I don't know if Steve Nash is Red Auerbach or whatever. This thing was never going to work when he said, we don't need a coach. When they get...
It's not like we have a coach, like we're all the coach.
We're all the coach.
Kyrie and Simmons,
And, you know, I was watching these shows today. This team did pretty good in the playoffs like 3-4 years ago. So nobody was talking about how bad of a coach Steve Nash was 3 or 4 years ago. All of a sudden, these guys started acting like fools and jackasses. And now, Steve Nash can't coach. Like I say, I don't know if Steve Nash can coach. But I know 3 or 4 years ago, he was winning playoff series.
Well, there you have it. Charles Barkley just went off on the players. Basically, he's saying that Steve Nash was scapegoated. We really don't know how Steve Nash coaches, because Steve Nash hasn't had a chance to coach in Brooklyn. He brought up the fact that when Steve Nash was named the coach, Kyrie spoke out and was like, basically, we don't need a coach. He also called out the fact that KD didn't even want Steve Nash. He was trying to get rid of Steve Nash in the summer. So basically, you got all that, and then you bring in the guy that Boston suspended as your new head coach, possibly. Like, we already know, man, everything's in the pudding, so... There you have it with the Brooklyn Nets. If you're a Brooklyn Nets fan, sorry, not sorry, man. Y'all going through a lot. I can't even talk. My Lakers were 1-5. It's all good, though. I hope y'all enjoy this video. I love y'all, man. Road to 300. I appreciate y'all for 258. We're 42 away from our goal. Let's hit our goal, man. I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all, man. Peace and love, family.